impressionante esta merda. Já rasgou lá em cima o tolo do Hotel Faro. Vamos lá ver se os meus aqui resistem. Puta que pariu. Olha para isto. Olha-me só para isto. Olha-me só para isto. Deve ser uma espécie de tornado.
First off, the Feduna River? Yeah, it's burst its banks big time, and the entire valley is on full operational alert. Stay safe if you're anywhere near there. Over in Camp Pomeron, they're dealing with partial flooding too. Nothing good. Then, in the afternoon, a monster tornado ripped through the coast between Vulturi and Sestri. Caused massive damage, especially in Pegle. Get this. A truck got flipped over by those insane winds and ended up in the Aurelia River, forcing the road to shut down completely. Several containers tumbled right into the PRA safety zone. Total chaos. In Pegle again, strong gusts uprooted a bunch of small trees along Via Marti della Libera. Windows got shattered in multiple buildings, and heavy rain triggered a retaining wall collapse on Via Nicolo the Rico up on the Pegle Plateau. That blocked the whole road and flooded a ton of parked cars. Dozens of firefighters rushed in to handle the damage and all the hazardous stuff scattered around. Thankfully, no injuries reported so far, few. Wind issues didn't stop there. Up in the Bishan area of the Marasai Hills, a huge pine tree crashed onto a high-voltage power line and took out a street light with it. Locals have been flagging that tree as a danger for a while, apparently. And in the western part of the city, including the Valpal Sea Valley, which has been soaked since early morning, heavy rains fired up again in the afternoon. Local police are saying water levels in small rivers are rising fast. So please, everyone, be super careful out there. That's the latest, folks. Mother Nature's not messing around. If you've got family or friends in those areas, check in on them. First up, over in Italy, the Fedino River completely burst its banks just after 2 p.m. It flooded everything in sight and made Via Borsolii totally impassable. Local cops had to shut it down to all traffic because of the mess. The torrent area isn't faring much better. You can only get there by ferry now. In spots, the roads are underwater by tens of centimeters, and there are hundreds of cars stuck, according to folks living nearby. Things are heating up with worries in the nearby Via San Bartolomeo de Fino too. They've got multiple landslides popping off on the railway embankment that runs across the Cruisa. That whole stretch has been under construction for months in the Tsovalico area. People there are calling in firefighters for help because these sliding hills aren't just putting residents at risk, they're messing with traffic big time. Oh man, this is intense. Switching gears to Portugal, a massive tornado ripped through Albufeira yesterday, killed one person and hurt over 20 others. This beast hit around 11 a.m. local time on Saturday, November 15th, 2025. It hammered the Albufeira camping site and the Eden Resort Hotel hard. Buildings came crashing down, cars flipped over, total devastation. So, get this, a massive tornado ripped through the Albuquerque area in New Mexico yesterday, November 15th, right around 11 a.m. local time. It was devastating. One person tragically lost their life, and over 20 others got hurt, with some still in serious condition in the hospital. The hardest hit spots were the Albuquerque KOA Journey Campground, formerly known as Albuquerque KOA, and the nearby Hotel Andalas, where buildings took a beating from collapsing sections and flying debris everywhere. This was a full-on emergency response. Firefighters, paramedics, and rescue crews rushed in to deal with fallen structures.
Fecha essa porta aí.
Flipped over RVs and mobile homes. They sent out multiple search teams combing through the wreckage, while local officials reported total chaos in the strike zone. Smashed up cars, uprooted trees blocking roads, you name it. Now, they can't officially call it a tornado until crews hit the ground for a full survey, but IPMA usually seals the deal by checking out the damage trail. Things like a continuous path, twisty patterns in the wreckage, and how the debris got scattered everywhere.
No, it's for the emergencies.
Uma lá em cima. Que merda é esta?
The hardest hit spot? A beach resort hotel where 19 folks ended up injured, one of them in pretty serious shape. Not far away, at a nearby campground, 2 more people are fighting serious injuries, and another's getting patched up for some minor stuff. Tragically, there were fatalities too, confirmed by local officials right after first responders rushed in. This has got to be the single most devastating hit from Hurricane Claudia so far. The whole storm system's been a beast, triggering hundreds of weather chaos reports all over Portugal. Think flash floods in spots, trees crashing down left and right, and busted up infrastructure across multiple areas. Mother Nature doesn't mess around. What do you think? Have you ever been caught in something like this? Drop your stories in the comments, hit that like button if you're staying weather aware, and subscribe for more updates on storms like these. Stay safe out there, guys.